It's Just Our Studios, and today we're starting a new series called 100%ing every single Papa's game. And our first installment into this series is Papa's Bakeria to Go. I've always felt that the Papa Louie franchise, even though some phone franchises have died down, this one has held its ground pretty well. And I really have enjoyed this. I haven't completed every single game, but that's what we're set out to do. So, before we begin, I'm gonna drop some fun facts about some people. So Tim and Cecilia, the two base workers in this game, they each have their own flip deck. And so a fun fact about Tim is that he worked with a customer in this game named Quinn at Quinn and Tim Associates as a lawyer. He ultimately decided he wanted to be a dance instructor into that. Cecilia actually ended up participating on a reality TV show called Ballroom Blitz or something like that, and she actually ended up taking on third place. But then she realized she wanted to step away from ballroom dancing and teach dance to other people, or to create a custom worker, because, game customization is always better. You don't want to be boring, but hey, I'm not saying you're boring to pick the base game character, but I'm saying I'm not going to pick the base game characters. This part might get skipped. Oh my god. Alright, perfect. So, when you pick Tim and Cecilia, you'll always open a dance studio. But if you were to pick a custom worker, you can have the option to open the dance studio, or the bookstore, the comic shop, the beauty salon, a video game store, or a clothing company. We're gonna pick video games as we're a gaming channel, so we're gonna apply for a job at Westview Video Games, naturally. Let's see. So you attach your resume. Yeah, that's good. And I'm gonna call. Very instant call. We got the job. They're very fast people at the Westview Law. So now we're heading into work, and it's closed. And it's just a rough time. We're all sad, and then we get a job at Papa's Bakeria, and now we're stuck doing this until we can open the store. Alright. So day one, your training day, is very interesting. You'll get only 2 customers. They'll teach you about everything. So the build station, bake station, the top station. So you're going to take customers' order and you're going to write them down on this ticket. So the way this works is I'm going to explain it to the people. You pick the crust flavor, then you fill it. You have to drag this thing to fill it with what filling they want. So Kari wants pecans. Then you gotta line up the crust with the pie and put it on. As you can see, that was a very good lineup by me. And now this pie's gonna bake rather quickly. So don't expect the pies to bake this quickly after the tutorial, because they will not do that. And so now I'm gonna put the syrups and toppings on. You do this by moving the slider. So fun fact, in this game, the syrups and everything were actually not the syrups. So you had to do everything manually before, and now you can just hit this button to have it do it automatically for you. So the toppers and the syrups and pretty much anything else you had to actually do yourself. But now it's done for you, which I guess is nice. So now you might have to fill pies like this. You don't want to try to get as close as you can. No, I'm not gonna say, oh, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be perfect every time, but you're trying to get as close as you can. So you're gonna put a streusel topping on this pie, and you're just gonna put it, and then you're just gonna move this back and forth really quick. Okay, then we get a Kari's pie to her. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. So now you just want to finish out the day. You're gonna try your best to. You're gonna try your best. To top the pie. I haven't found a strategy to it. But just don't go over the specified topping amount here. Okay. So. Ooh. Yeah, topping is going to be a killer, but this is definitely a very fun game if you know what you're doing. And at the end of the day, you get a service quality, which is your average service rating. You also get tips at the end of the day. So you got 189 points out of the 300 we need. Now, at the end of the day, we can choose to play a minigame with the 3 tickets we earn daily. So we're going to play Rico's Chili Works. How this works is you got to move these gray pipes to make the chili come from here go into that bowl. And the red pipe's got to be moved. You can spin this wheel so you can make it go faster if you have the right answer. Now, a funny thing about the games is you have to beat, I believe, every game 45 times to get every reward. And that's kind of not fun, because that would require you to go through 15 weeks of games. But I guess, and then some games can be harder than others, so 45 is if you do it perfectly. So yeah, that's my one gripe with this, but I think it's kind of nice to incentivize things. So we got some things to go over. So, we decorated our lobby. We actually got some furniture and some posters, and you can move them around to wherever we please. We're gonna leave those right there for now. Just get something new. So this is our sticker book. And our sticker book is going to definitely be something very interesting. We need all stickers to 100% this game. That's not all of it, but that's a very big part of it. You need all 90 stickers. Some of them are only hidden achievements that get when you have everything available to unlock that sticker. They will unlock. You don't have to go look them up. Wait. Next, here is your cookbook. So the recipes tab is 40 recipes, and you will unlock those by golden envelopes given by customers. Those will come at random points in time, but I think you should get your first recipe around day 3. The ingredients tab. This tells you what ingredients you have. If you have a keen eye, you can tell what new ingredient you will get for that day. Now, for example, for day 2 in this game, you'll get fudge filling. But if you just want to know, you can hit the start button. If you go in here, you can change your clothes for your person. That's always nice. And then we gotta go to the shop. So the shop, early game, is a very early game item, the doorbell. So you can always hear when a customer walks in. But you got cook boosters, cook timers, special sign. This will increase your special orders by from 1 to 2 every day. So you can definitely get specials up faster. Customer coupons, if you give a customer a coupon, they will come visit the restaurant again. With all that said, let's get into day 2. We unlock Johnny and fudge filling. Now, as I said, now, having a lot of customers, the last customer you should get, if you're not using a special to rank up quickly, the last customer should be Papa Louie at rank 65. Now, we will get into a different episode of what happens when you do that. But anyway, yeah. So, now, so yeah, there are also some customers that will come in at random points in time. So you gotta use ticket buttons to switch between tickets and all that. So, let's make sure no pies are burning. You'll really like the orders that only has one filling. You'll actually also really like it when it doesn't have toppings. So these are the orders you really should get close to perfect. But if you don't, it's okay. Because, you know, it took me a long time to be perfect for certain games. So when you click the tab, you'll see every ticket as well. Now, just to make sure, okay. Everyone be coming in. Okay. Now, you shouldn't get that many customers to start. Your customer cap will be 7. That's going to be your customer cap. Now, I don't know how you unlock all 7. I think I remember. I thought I had it figured out at one point, but I just forgot. But, you know, who knows? Who really does know anymore, man? Yeah, it was a topper. But it's fine, you know, you're trying your best here, you know. So now you have these people called closers. These will be the last customers of the day. They are tougher graders than everyone else. So you gotta make their order just a little better. Now for this is a very tough order since you have to switch between fillings twice. So you gotta do 1 filling of fudge, 2 for pecans, and then 1 more for fudge. I think it is possible for some customers to order up to 4 fillings, 4 separate fillings of pie. I don't know if anyone does that, but it is possible. So you can actually move it to the very outer ring. So like for whipped cream, it'd be something like that. I might want to check back. Is it like, yeah, then you just send it out. Now, unfortunately, you can't hold another ticket. There's our first perfect. Let's go. There we go. I did not expect that. That was not to be expected, actually. I can go in the same spot. So, the inner ring and the center for whipped cream is a little more difficult. And let's see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 more drop to the center. Okay. Yeah, so this might not be it. Very close, though. Very close. Okay. There we go. Okay, at the end of the day, it's kind of a little rough. We're like waiting for like one last pie. and you're just like, and you just want it to be over. Like, that's what it is. It's kind of not fun when you're just waiting for like one. 8. Okay. So, oh, it's a pie. It was the crust. Yeah. So, you know, this game is kind of, it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. 391. That's rank 2. Fudge Fanatic. And every time our rank goes up, our wage goes up as well. For the tips. So, I don't know what day is it Monday? Oh yeah, this is Monday. Monday's minigame is Fashion Flambe. In this minigame, you have to memorize what your character is wearing. So, a yellow shirt with a blue spade, blue and teal pants, and teal and yellow shoes. So, something like this. And you have I think you have 15 seconds right now to do so, but I think they extend the time limit later down the line for harder levels because they wear more things. If you're good at memory minigames, you're gonna love this. You can kind of cheese it, but I was even looking. I think it was like this, these. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of cheese it. Not it's like take a screenshot and then you go. And then you go to. And then you just look at it. And then let's see here. Okay, now you're wearing a hat. Now, so yeah, now they'll add more and more items. So let's see. Go here. Here. Now you're wearing a hat. With these. Yeah. So yeah. So now we're done with that. We've reached rank 2, and rank 2 basically functions like day 2. Like basically ranks will now function like days, where ranks function like day 2, where you'll get a new ingredient and a new customer. So let's jump into it. Day 3, Sue and white chocolate syrup. So, like, does anyone else not like? Do they not like mess with white chocolate? And like, I don't. It's not like I haven't tried. Not like I'm oblivious. Goddamn. No, it's like, it's like, you know, I've tried it. I was like, no, this is my thing, and. Nah, I just don't like it. Like, I'm not just a flat out hater, I'm just saying, like, you know. Alright, let's see. You know? Yeah. I mean, heck, you know, there's been a lot of cherry pie say. There it is! Okay. First of all, new customer in Cooper and also Penny. He's also holding a special recipe. And special recipes are very important, as they allow you to gain special perks for completing set recipes. And it's very nice. It'll help you progress. So now, hopefully, you know, it's fine. Everything is fine. We just gotta watch the pies. You gotta be sure. We're gonna watch. I guess the one in the middle definitely would not have lived. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now we get a 5th customer. So day 3, you get 5. Okay. I know it's. Like a little space. Now, okay, we're just gonna come off that, and then okay, we need chocolate shavings. Okay. Okay. Mike. Ooh, okay. Maybe popular. Well, I'm going. Because what I'm gonna do, right? That was an IQ play. To do something like that, and while that's pouring, okay, rattling. You know, definitely. Look at that. Look at that high IQ play. It's a time saver. Like you have an order, but then you decorate one stage of that pie, and it just works. And then you need 8 cherries in the center and the middle ring. Yeah. Okay, so now. Alright, let's see. Royal Anne, okay. That could definitely be interesting. So you will not get certain specials unless you've unlocked that certain ingredient. Which you know what? Fair enough. Because, that would make sense. You gotta get the ingredients to make the thing. 89. Ouch. Alright. This enough. Okay, put these plastic cherries on. Alright, there we go. 2. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah, toppings are gonna definitely drag us down. We got $23. We're gonna be 480. Yes. Rank 3. Huh? JoJo's Burger Match. This one is interesting because it's a slot machine. You gotta time things up. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just time things up. You need. 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, these do get a lot harder, but, you know, right now, we're gonna focus on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what? Come on. Bloody hell. Yeah. What are you feeling? So now I can choose to serve a special. We can serve the Royal Inn, which is actually really easy. So yeah. But that'll be all for this episode. Next time on Papa's Bakeria to go, we will see what comes next in our startup. See you guys then.